This is a little reading from Book 1 in the Erica's Light series. The gentle giant, seeing the mass of people flowing in, started to get really nervous. Beads of sweat started rolling down his face. An old buried memory of being laughed at and jeered by people resurfaced. He felt panicked as the feelings of embarrassment returned in his head. His shoulders slouched and he thought to leave. Before he could turn, the gentle giant was met with a gentle but strong shove from Precious towards the stage and a kick from Snip Snaps to keep him going in the right direction. Precious whispered to him, "Don't forget, fear has no power once you don't listen to it." Tookie Tooks, perched high in a nearby tree, hooted softly, his wise voice calming the giant's nerves. "You've got this, gentle giant. Remember, you've lived through it all, and that's what makes your message so important. People need to hear your story, and you are the one to tell it." With that, Erica handed him her treasured daisy charm bracelet that her gran gave her, and she whispered softly into his ear, "You've got this. We believe in you." He closed his hand around the bracelet, the gentle weight of it in his hand grounding him. And with that, he stepped forward and stood in front of the crowd that had gathered. He looked around, scanning faces as his heart raced, his eyes moving in and out of focus, his palms sweating, and the familiar grip of fear threatened to pull him away. Back to the safety of the Moongate, back to his cabin in the woods, where no one could judge or hurt him. The crowd fell silent and waited, staring at the gentle giant. As the silence grew louder, someone in the crowd started to boo. The gentle giant's heart sank for a moment. He felt frozen, unsure if he could do this. But then in the crowd his eyes found Erica's. She was smiling up at him, her eyes steady, full of light, of belief in him, and of love. In that moment, he remembered why he was there. He lightly squeezed the Daisley bracelet in his hand, feeling the delicate petals press against his fingers. A warmth spread through him, not just from the touch, but from something deeper, an invisible embrace of support from another world. He took a deep breath, and after a few nervy coughs to start with, he opened his mouth to begin, and he spoke from the heart. I know what it's like to be scared, to feel small even when you're as big as me." His voice crackled slightly, but he pressed on, pushing through the nerves. "I know what it's like to be judged for how you look, or for being different. For many years I hid away, far from people, because I believed these voices that told me I didn't belong." The crowd quietened, leaning in, sensing the serenity in his words. But then he continued, his voice growing stronger. "I found kindness again. I found friends who believe in me, even when I couldn't believe in myself. They helped me see my worth. I learned that the words people use can hurt, but they can also heal. We have the power to choose, and today I choose kindness." The gentle giant's voice rang out with conviction as he stood tall before the crowd. Many of us play it small, play it safe, and do not do what we were born to do. His blue eyes scanned the sea of faces, some curious, others nodding in agreement. In the world we live in today, there is a lot of hurt, of unkindness, and we all must take a stance. Especially as adults, we have a responsibility to ensure that our children are raised to be respectful and kind. We must open our hearts and start spreading love and kindness into the world, and show no fear in doing so," he continued, his voice rising with passion. We have to have the courage to be our authentic selves and to help build people up, not cut others down. We have to hit hatred with kindness and show people that unkind words will not be tolerated. Our power will grow when the light and goodness of our hearts will combine together as we lift people out of sadness, loneliness, or the darkness that may have fallen into. The crowd, once restless and uncertain, now watched in awe. The gentle giant's voice, once shaky, was now filled with strength, and the power of his words started to ripple through the crowd like a wave, the weight of his words sinking in as they listened intently. I see great people before me. I see people who care, who want a better world, and who want to grow a tribe where thousands of people will be the light for many more. As we cross the many lands, we will bring a renewed hope to everyone that we can be brilliant beyond our wildest dreams. We were all born kind, loving, and giving. We just need to dig it out of our hearts again. It's time to forgive and choose seeing the good in people, not the bad. Erica clasped her hands together in joy. He's doing it. He's really doing it. There was a soft murmur in the crowd now as people turned to one another, feeling the truth of his message. The gentle giant's voice grew even more powerful as he delivered the final part of his message. Choose to live your life. Choose a better future. Choose a better you. Choose love. Choose kindness. Choose caring and giving. Choose love for all. Choose happiness. Choose putting a smile on people's faces. Choose getting back close to Mother Nature for the connection we need and stillness we long for in this busy world we live in. We are the change, the gentle giant said, his voice filled with hope. It starts with us. Let's be the ones who bring light back into this world for ourselves, for each other, and for the generations to come. The power of kindness is stronger than any fear, stronger than any hatred. Together we will make a difference. Erica could feel the energy in the air and the crowd change. What had begun as a gathering filled with uncertainty was now brimming with newfound optimism and purpose. The gentle breeze seemed to carry away the remnants of sorrow, leaving behind only the possibilities of what kindness could accomplish. The gentle giant stood on the stage, the roaring applause from the crowd echoing through the town. He took a brief moment to himself, whispering, "I did it.